Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Saf and I help you expand your self-awareness. So in this video we are talking about how to deal with stress and anxiety. So let's get right into it. Now if you haven't checked my video about what causes anxiety, feel free to click over here and that will lead you to understand and give you another perspective of what causes anxiety. Now let's understand that anxiety comes from a problem that you are constantly thinking about. You're constantly thinking about something that is worrying you and that is keeping you there to an extent where you feel like you have no control over it and you are feeling really powerless. And understand that a bit of worry is okay. A bit of worry will get you somewhere and move you forward and propel you forward into your life. But if it starts to occupy too much space in your head and it starts to occupy too much space in your life, then you need to understand that it is taking over you and you need to keep that in check. If it starts taking over our life to an extent of self-sabotage and self-deprivation, then you need to really be focused and keep yourself grounded. If you're feeling anxious, it means you're constantly living in future and you are not living in the present moment, and you're constantly looking for the next thing. You're constantly fearing about something, constantly worrying about future, and constantly worrying about certain events that is in your mind, that you are thinking about, that is keeping you really anxious. Now let's understand, worrying does not solve your problems, but it only takes the joy of the present moment. Try thinking about a problem that you were facing a few weeks ago, a few months ago, even a year ago. Does it matter now? Does it? So the problems that you are facing right now will have no importance or no significance over your life in upcoming weeks and upcoming months. You might have an expectation of your life to go in a certain way or go in a certain direction, or things to happen in a certain way, but if you let go of the control and if you understand that reality is so much flexible than you think that it is, then you will be away from that anxiety. Learn to observe your thoughts. Do not get attached to your thoughts. Learn to observe them from a neutral standpoint and let them come in and come and go. It's really important to understand that on a daily basis we get 60 to 70,000 thoughts, and it's also relating to overthinking and becoming aware of our thoughts. And by observing our thoughts, we can choose what we want to think about. And if there's something problem going through your head, understand, acknowledge that, and accept it and let it go, because you can't be constantly focused on one problem or one issue that you are facing in your life right now, and this will really set you up free. Now if you're feeling worried, if you're feeling anxious, then try not to resist the feeling, because if you try to resist it, it will keep growing. If you try to resist it, it will keep persisting. It would even grow more. If you're feeling anxious, then you need to bring acceptance to the fact that okay, I'm feeling anxious, because if you're not acknowledging the fact that you're feeling anxious and you are going through that feeling, then there is no way to solve it. Because once you bring, the only way it is to solve that problem is to bring acceptance to it and feeling that you are going through anxiety, and then you can find solutions to it. If you're experiencing that, you need to understand that you are a human and you are not a robot. You're not a programmed device that functions in a certain way, and it's quite normal to feel that way. It's quite normal for you to feel anxiety and stress. If you want to let go of anxiety, feel the anxiety, feel completely into it, and then it will start dissolving. Because once you are aware of it, you bring the awareness to it, and you say okay, say for example, okay Saf, I'm feeling anxious. Fine, I mean, it's okay. Then you can just bring acceptance to the fact and then just work through your way. And obviously I'll give you the exercise at the end of this video, and then that might help you. Now let's understand about stress. Where does the stress come from? Stress is body's natural way of keeping you safe if you are in danger or if you feel threatened of any kind. Now if you don't feel safe or threatened, your sympathetic nervous system in your body will start to raise cortisol levels in your body, that will release cortisol in your bloodstream, and you might feel panic attacks, you might feel breathing issues, and this is the way it works. It is the body's natural way of fight or flight response, where there are two options. If you are facing up with if you see a tiger running towards you, if you feel threatened, you only have two options at that moment: fight or flight, which means either fight the predator or just run away and hide and find a safer place to be. And most of us would choose the second option, and that's quite normal. Now when the body releases cortisol in your bloodstream, your stress will go up in your body, because to keep you safe, it releases adrenaline and all the hormones that will make you help run away from the danger. Now notice your breath. If you're going through any anxiety, now you are going through any stress, notice your breath. Your breath will be going shallow rather than really deep and slow. It will go rapid, it will go shallow and fast. It's really important to understand the importance of being observant of your breath, because breath is our life force. And when you learn to breathe properly and you become aware of your breath, how you're breathing, and that will help you to take control of it. Now conscious breathing is a really important way to bring your body to homeostasis, a body's natural way of healing itself and bringing it back to its neutral place, and bringing it back to its natural healing way, keeping you in peace and keeping you grounded. Now let me give you one of the exercises for breathing that you can do. It's called 4, 7 and 8. It's called 4, 7 and 8 breathing, which means you take a breath for 4 seconds. You imagine yourself breathing in all the fresh air, breathing in all the good energy of prana that is called prana, which is the life force. Take it for 4 seconds, hold it for 7 seconds, and let it out for 8 seconds, which means when you are exhaling your breath out, you are imagining black smoke coming out of your head, black smoke coming out of your breath, and all the tension, all the anxiety coming out, all the stress coming out. And you can do like this. I'll do it for you, okay? I'll show you how we do it. Do it with me. Do it along with me, and see how much difference you feel. Now, before starting this exercise, make sure you take few deep breaths, clear your nose, clear your nostrils, and take a really few deep breaths, and you will feel the energy in your body moving. The above exercise works for stress and anxiety, both of them, because they are interrelated to each other, and stress can cause you anxiety. Now let's understand that our body holds on to tension, stress, pain, emotions throughout your body. When you're trying to work too hard, your shoulders might toughen up, your back might hurt, and there are various ways your body holds on to tensions and all the emotions. They get stored into the system, into your body, and I will explain to you this in another video. Now stress can come from your external environment too. It's not the internal state. Sometimes the stress can come up from outside situations, in external circumstances. And if you find yourself into uncomfortable situations, try to move to another environment. Try to go for just a simple walk in the nature, put some nice music on, watch some birds, watch the sunset, watch some trees. And if you are too much distracted by your phone, just leave your phone on the side, go for a simple walk, and give yourself the time for yourself that you need to cope with all the problems that you're going through, whatever problems you are thinking through. And this will allow you to think and reflect back on the things that are really bugging you up. So I hope this video helped you in some way or form. Please feel free to give me your feedback. Like the video if you like it, subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more content like this, and if you would like to see more videos for mental health, feel free to let me know in the comment section, and I will make some more videos for you. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace and much love.